is going on? Brian Carroll here, PowerXStrength.com HQ, coming to you from beautiful Jacksonville, Florida. If you like my content, please like this video, share this content, subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep bringing you good content by way of YouTube and PowerXStrength.com. For those of you that would like to book a consult with me, please email me at brian@powerxstrength.com, and we'll work on getting you in to do a virtual or in-person consult. So today what I'm talking about is why people don't get better when they go see their general practitioners, their doctor. And this isn't taking a dump on doctors, but this is something that I see. Like, this is the first order of business when people are trying to get their back fixed. I'm gonna go to the doctor and book an appointment. The reason why general practitioners aren't good with the back is because they are not taught how to treat back pain. They're not taught to treat, how to diagnose someone, how to remove the cause, how to reteach movement patterns that will help desensitize the back. And even if they were taught all these components, they don't have enough time, unfortunately, to work with you to be able to get a precise diagnosis and a prognosis, get you to remove the cause by demonstrating what hurts your back, and then eventually showing you how to restore pain-free capacity in your body and then enhancing that going forward. They're just not taught this. What they are taught is to escalate you and or give you pain pills. Now, pain pills aren't inherently bad. Even anti-inflammatories, gabapentin, hydrocodone, Flexeril, Valium, all these different things that are used to make the muscles loosen up. They end up treating the symptoms, which, yes, you can treat the symptoms, but the problem is when you're taking medication, it dulls the pain and people think that they're healed because, once again, pain-free does not mean healed. So what they end up doing is they go to the doctor, they trust what the doctor's saying, okay, do some generic stretches or do some yoga, do some Pilates. Where this might work for some people, a lot of people are not gonna get better from stretching, okay? And they're gonna end up getting worse and they lose faith. Like, I went to my doctor and everything he told me was wrong, I feel worse. But going back to the pain medication, the problem is when it dulls the pain, people think they're healed and they go back to doing what it is that they were doing before, whether it be lifting heavy weight or, you know, back on the heavy machinery, doing construction or whatever it may be, back on the field, back in the sport. And they end up taking this medication, which dulls the pain. And when the medication wears off, they're in more pain and they keep sensitizing and sensitizing the area until eventually they've went far, far backwards in relation to where they were the first time they went to see the doctor. And if the doctor doesn't get them sorted out or gives them pain pills and they go back and they're not feeling better, then they escalate them to physical therapy. The physical therapist doesn't have enough time with them a lot of the time. And then I've talked about this in other videos, how they escalate you to pain management and then eventually a surgeon, but I'm specifically talking about general practitioners out there. They're not gonna be able to help you because they're not taught these different things in medical school. They're not taught how to treat specific back pain, and they just don't have the time to do it. So they're gonna do what they're supposed to do with 5 or 6 different people, 10 different people in the rooms waiting on them. They have 5 to 10 minutes with you. If you're lucky, you'll spend 15 minutes with your general practitioner, and they will always fire at you the generic ways to get past your back pain, and they end up just basically treating it like a muscle spasm. Hello, I hope you're enjoying this video. I want to talk to you really quick about our CBD line. PowerX Strength CBD is 100% THC-free, made with MCT oil and CBD isolate extracted from hemp. We have sublingual drops that taste good, made with MCT oil, not cheap hemp oil that upsets your stomach. These bombs, these drops, and these products are 100% THC-free. You will not fail a drug test, and we have testing on the website. Our bombs you want to use 2 to 3 times a day in a localized area to reduce pain and inflammation. This stuff works wonders for tight muscles and joints. Then lastly, we have a product called CryoFreeze, which is similar to a BioFreeze. Has 1,000 milligrams of CBD isolate mixed with a nice cooling formula that will help you reduce pain and inflammation. So thank you so much for the support. The link's below. Use the special discount code, and I'll see you soon. Back to the video. Sometimes they'll write you for an MRI, but that's not always the case. A lot of the time, they just do a couple tests on you real quick, and they treat you for muscle tightness. Unfortunately, sometimes that muscle tightness is helping protect your back because your issue, if you have a disc bulge or something like that, is deeper there. So when you loosen up those muscles, you end up being a little bit worse over time, and then you get loose and you have less supportive system, less bolstering, less guy wire system in your spine, and then you end up getting worse sometimes. So my point is not to take a dump on general practitioners, but this is why the system is flawed. It starts off wrong. You need to seek out a clinician that's not scared to answer your questions, that will do a thorough assessment on you, spend time with you, ask you questions, you know, not just what hurts you and then moving on and trying to treat it. You need to spend hours speaking with someone about how you hurt your back, what you've tried. It's a full process, and unfortunately, general practitioners are just not built, you know, the way the system is not built to fix people, unfortunately, especially with low back pain. We could talk about all the other situations out there in another video, but we're specifically talking about back pain and general practitioners. So my advice to you is you're still going to need to see your doctor if you're going to get an MRI, but I would not count on them giving you a precise diagnosis or a foolproof game plan on how to beat your back pain. So once again, doctors are important, especially to root out sinister causes like cysts and cancer, or if you're having like really severe symptoms like unable to hold your bladder or unable to use your legs or different things like that, severe weakness in your legs, you need to go to the ER in most cases. Consult your medical provider for those types of things. But for general back pain, you're not likely to get help from the general practitioner, unfortunately. Seek out a clinician that is open about what they use, their techniques they use, and then go from there. So best of luck to everyone out there with back pain. You can email me, brian@powerxstrength.com. But don't lose faith. There are people out there that can help you. I've seen it happen too many times to doubt it. All right? Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching today. Please subscribe, like, and share if you enjoyed this video, and have a wonderful day.